Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, we all know how Moses Kuria has been misbehaving as of late, especially when he was caught up red-handed in the middle of a scandal to do with the edible oil in this country, which has turned out to be so much expensive, whereby the country has lost more than 6 billion shillings in form of taxes. And seemingly, Kuria had launched an attack on the media because he was exposed by the mainstream media. And you would find that it is becoming so much difficult for anyone in the government to try and defend Moses Kuria. For those who have tried to attempt that direction, they are being viewed as people who have been part of that syndicate, starting from Rigathi Gachagua in his attempt to defend Kuria. In fact, in one hand, in as much as he tried to defend Kuria, is halfway, it's half-baked defense towards Moses Kuria, which is so much hard. He can't do it. The more he tries to do it, the more he brings himself down. So, some of the close allies to Kenya Kwanza government, those who have been vocal defending the government, those who have been in a campaign for William Ruto, those who feel that they have been part of the making of Ruto's presidency, are now coming out to tell Moses Kuria. They are coming out to tell Moses Kuria, abebe mzigo yake. He should be answerable to the corruption scandal around him, and they're telling him openly, please respect the media. Cosmo Joy is one of these people. Another person is Miguna Miguna. First of all, listen to Cosmo Joy. Then from there, we're going to go from to the Miguna Miguna's tweet.
Mimi ndio serikali Moses Kuria. Uko na bahati, umekalia hiyo kiti. Usituharibie hapa. Usiharibie mtukufu rais kupayuka. Hakuna. Hatutaweza namna hiyo. Hatuwezi kuruhusu hiyo mambo yako. Shame on you. Leave the media alone. Ndio hiyo mimi nasema. In my family, kwa watoto yangu wako kwa media professionals. Wacha kuingilia media. Uko na scandal kubwa. Na uko na scandal na Wakenya wanajua. Ala, usiharibie rais China. Fanya kazi, tutakufuta. Kazi utafutwa. Kama ufanyi kazi na wewe ni CS umepewa kazi, utafutwa. Kuna watu wengi hapo nje wanataka hiyo kazi.
Now, before we go to what Miguna Miguna is telling Moses Kuria, just a quick request for those who are watching and you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much, and again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. This is what Miguna Miguna is trying to say. In fact, if you read this tweet from Miguna Miguna, in one way, Miguna is trying to balance, which becomes a big problem, between saying the truth and trying to please the quarters where you are supporting. He's trying every means not to look like he's against this government. But again, above all, it is very clear he's telling Moses Kuria, wacha mambo ya Kifua. Simple and clear. This is what he's saying. Yes, the Githeri media has descended into the gutter. But that happened years ago when Honorable Moses Kuria was swimming with them in that gutter. Some of us are a victim of both gutter swimmers, but that can't justify us joining them in that filthy gutter. The important point here is this. The national media group is not the government Kenya elected. Kenyans elected President William Ruto and the Kenya Kwanza administration. And with the power comes great responsibility. The issue of responsibility comes in. Any government that reacts with the anger and vindictiveness at a media house because that media house has descended into the gutter draws sympathy for the gutter. Now, Miguna Miguna is telling William Ruto, this message is not for Moses Kuria, that you are helping the media to gain sympathy in public. those people who elected you today are going to sympathize with the Nation Group media. Right from the journalist who aired the story and the corruption scandal that the media has brought out. They are going to concentrate on the kind of utterances, the abuse that has come from Moses Kuria. And in that way, if the National Media Group is gaining publicity through sympathy, what about your government? Because now seemingly they are gaining because some of the senior officers in your government are abusing it, are attacking it. That means then you are losing. Simple and clear. So if Ruto is losing, who is gaining? Definitely, it will be the Raila Amolo Odinga side, that the Azimio La Umoja side. Because if you are attacking the media in one hand, you are literally giving a chance to Azimio La Umoja to come in defense of the media. And they will take that war together with the National Group media, together with the all mainstream media houses. In that way, Ruto is losing. So a warning to William Ruto, Miguna Miguna has delivered. The power of sympathy is going to bring down William Ruto's government. It will not matter here whether the scandal is real or not. What matters is the manner in which the government side is reacting. And we are going with the point from from Moses Kuria's reaction, because you know, when you become so arrogant, so bitter, it means then there is something you are trying to defend right from the reality. We continue. I am not asking anyone to accept the obvious bias from the Githeri media. I am not saying Kenyans shouldn't criticize them. Of course, we must do so. That means Kenyans are free to criticize this government where they are failing or where they feel that they are getting it wrong. What I am calling for is that those holding public office exercise restrain and conduct themselves in a manner that advances the public interest. That is that the manner in which Moses Kuria is conducting himself does not advance the public interest. The public interest here is that we want to know about the issue of this edible oil that landed in this country. What is the government and the people gaining from this? That's a big question. Something that Kuria is not trying to answer. Instead, he is always defending himself. So, mambo ya public interest iko hapo. Threats, abuse of power, and other act of vindictiveness must be avoided by those in power. Now here, he's taking the message direct to Moses Kuria. Wachana na mambo ya threats. The National Media Group and Citizen TV didn't make Kuria and Bore behave the way they did. No one who genuinely supported President William Ruto can argue that those two brought more support or vote to William Ruto by their behavior. Bore and Kuria did not bring any votes to William Ruto by their behavior. So he's telling Moses Kuria that there is no way you brought vote to William Ruto through your behavior. In other words, if I was to say directly what Miguna Miguna is saying is that Moses Kuria, you brought nothing in terms of vote to William Samuel Ruto. That is the direct message Miguna Miguna is telling Moses Kuria. And is finishing with this one. We must build a civilized, prosperous, democratic country governed by the rule of law, not by Kifua. The bombshell is there, not by Kifua. So definitely, what Miguna Miguna is telling William Ruto is that Moses Kuria is trying to use Kifua, force. What Miguna Miguna is telling Moses Kuria directly is that Stop the issue of Kifua, period. That's the direct message from Miguna Miguna. Now, with that one, in as much Miguna has tried not to be in support of maybe media directly, or to look like he is against this government or what Kuria is doing, he has literally delivered the message direct, right on the doorstep of William Ruto and Moses Kuria. The message is very clear, loud and clear. Now, take that one with what Cosmo Joy is saying here. That Kuria, you brought nothing to this government. In fact, you are heading to Azimio la Umoja, you together with the former first Kiambu governor. That's the message. But you later came back. Ruto just favored you with this position. So the issue is that Cosmo Joy is directly telling Miguna Miguna, not Miguna Miguna, Moses Kuria, stop attacking the media. Leave the media alone. For him, it's very clear and direct. But Miguna Miguna is indirectly telling Moses Kuria, stop it. Don't attack the media. And again, he's telling William Ruto, look here, this man will bring you down. That's the message there. Again, Cosmo Joy has been very clear that you have a scandal to answer. You have a scandal. Clean your name. Tell us more about it. Speak about it. Don't run away by abusing the media. So these are some of the people who supported William Ruto, and they are definitely coming out to tell Moses Kuria openly on camera. As simple as that. So it tells you that even some of the close allies of William Ruto are not comfortable with Moses Kuria's behavior. If you ask me, some of the leaders from Rift Valley in this government are not comfortable with Moses Kuria's position. The issue is that they cannot come out and speak it openly. And that is how the things are in this Kenya government. I don't know your views, but let us meet in the comment section for continuation of this conversation. Thank you and see you in our next video.